लाइभ यो चाहिँ है गाइस यस्तो लाइभ छ ओहो पुरा ड्याम फुटेर आयो यार
Massive flash flooding struck northern Nepal on Wednesday, August 26, causing widespread destruction along the Nepal-Tibet border. The disaster was centered in Rasuwa District, where a sudden surge of water, mud, and debris swept through communities along the Bhote Koshi River.
ल ट्युसुली बजारै गयो यार ल गयो यार ओ ए सिलास यता यता आऊ यता आऊ यता यता
The main suspected trigger was an ice and rock avalanche in the Lhende Khola, a river near the Nepal-China border. The avalanche is believed to have entered and temporarily blocked the river, allowing water to build up before a sudden release sent a powerful surge downstream. Scientists are still investigating the exact cause of the avalanche. Rasuwa District suffered the most severe destruction, particularly around Timure and Sayabru Basi. Timure, an important settlement near the Nepal-Tibet border crossing, was hit by the powerful flow, with buildings, roads, bridges, and other infrastructure damaged or swept away.
केल्चोकको दुःखको दिन फेरि सुरु भएको छ केल्चोकको दुःखको दिन फेरि सुरु भयो बिजुली अवरुद्ध पुल अवरुद्ध
Sayabru Basi was also heavily affected as floodwaters and debris moved through the river corridor. Homes, businesses, and infrastructure in the area were damaged, while the destruction of roads and bridges made access and rescue operations considerably more difficult. The event also affected areas farther downstream. Floodwaters moved toward Nuwakot District and the Trisuli River system, while Dhading District was also among the areas affected. Authorities placed several downstream districts on high alert as the dangerous water and debris continued moving through the river network. The areas under heightened flood risk included Rasuwa, Nuwakot, Dhading, Gorkha, and Chitwan. Officials urged people living close to rivers to move to safer locations and avoid riverbanks as water levels could continue to change rapidly. The destruction to infrastructure has been extensive. Roads and bridges were washed away or buried beneath debris, cutting transportation links between communities. Border infrastructure around the Nepal-Tibet trade route was also severely damaged, disrupting an important transportation and commercial corridor. Several hydropower facilities and other river-related infrastructure were also damaged. Electricity and communication services were disrupted in parts of the affected region, adding another challenge for residents and emergency responders working in areas already made difficult to reach by the flood.
कहाँ पुल लगेको हो हामीलाई थाहा छैन हजुर यो हेरि साथै छैन त्रिशुली खोला माथि बनेको मोटरेबल पुल पुरै लगेको छ.
The human toll has been devastating. By the latest reports on August 26, at least 95 people had been confirmed dead in Nepal, while hundreds remained unaccounted for. Authorities also reported that 384 travelers were missing, including foreign nationals who had been traveling through the region when the disaster struck.
बैरनी बजारको अवस्था यो कुन एउटा पम्प हैन अहिले बनिरा पम्प पम्पको त उ ट्याङ्गी.
The large number of missing travelers is particularly significant because the affected area is an important route for tourists, trekkers, and people traveling toward the Himalayan border region. Rescue teams have therefore been searching for both local residents and visitors from several countries.
राम 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 कति मान्छे लयो हे प्रभु.
ए हो यहाँ दुईजना मान्छे बसिरहा हैन दिदी कसरी हो यो जसरी निकाल्नु पर्यो चाँडै भन्दा चाँडै यही हुनुहुन्छ दुईजना केटा र केटी मान्छे.
The disaster also crossed the international border into China's Tibet Autonomous Region. The Jirong area and the Jirong port were affected by flooding and mudslides, with Chinese authorities also reporting deaths and hundreds of people missing on their side of the border.
यो ठुलो बाढी यो ड्याम 3A को ड्याम चाहिँ नि पड्केर यो चाहिँ नि यो बाढी ठुलो बाढी आएको छ अहिले अहिलेसम्मको भीषण बाढी.
Another major concern is the possibility of additional flooding. Officials and scientists have warned that material may still be blocking the Lhende Khola upstream. If that blockage fails suddenly, another surge of water could travel downstream and create a second dangerous flood event.
पुरै सबै तीनटा पुल गाखेर दुईटा माधेभारको काकाको पुल गाखेर र
माधेभारको पुल पनि गइसक्यो रे अब एक वर्षको चाहिँ बाँकी छ.
गुम्बालाई हान्दियो गुम्बामा ठक्कै घुम्ने बजार गयो. ओहो.
Rescue and emergency operations are now underway across the affected areas. Nepalese security forces have been deployed to search for missing people, evacuate residents, and restore access to isolated communities. However, damaged roads, heavy debris, and difficult Himalayan terrain continue to make rescue operations extremely challenging.